it's here. I realize I have been gone for a minute. Take a look at this. Take a look at what came in. That's right, everybody. It's the Artsnacks Inktober collection. And here I am coming back from a very extended break. I do apologize. I really found that I needed some time away from social media, and also found myself kind of getting down with, you know, my own mental health, and went through some ups, went through some downs, went through some lows, went through some highs. It's been a weird year, and I know that's been for everybody. But anyways, this bad boy just came in last night. I'm gonna take my embroidery scissors, and I'm so excited because, of course, y'all know that every year I love to participate in Inktober. And this year is no different. As soon as I was able to order this, I mean, I was checking frequently, and as soon as it came up, oh, I put my order in, and I'm so excited that it's here. I'm so excited to be opening this with you guys, and you're seeing it right from the very beginning. I haven't even looked in this, as you can tell, and honestly, I can't wait. This is one of my favorite things every year, and I've been trying to get myself in the mood. I'll be honest with you guys, I haven't been drawing as much, but I've been trying. I have a sketchbook that I started working on kind of right in the middle of quarantine for us here in the States, and it's one of those that has been different from my usual, and it's been a fun sketchbook. And once I finish the sketchbook, I figured be an interesting one to potentially do a sketchbook video if you guys are interested. I realize I've been gone for a minute, so y'all could just be like, you were gone, we moved on, bye-bye. I wouldn't be offended. Not with how long it's been. Oh man, here we go. Now the tape is unsealed, and here we are opening this lovely, beautiful box. Look at that. So it came in a little zipper pouch this year. That's cool. Very well organized. I like that. I'm excited to get into that and see what it is. Ooh. Designed to withstand both delicate and bold impressions, this sturdy substrate was our first 100% cotton paper to be produced by an American mill. So Lennox cotton paper. I just want to see how beautiful this is, but I'm gonna put it to the side instead of opening it right away. Ooh, this is the Jake Parker sketchbook. Ooh, ooh, for Inktober. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, we're gonna open that too. And look at this. That's cool. New little pencil case. How fun is that? We're gonna move this box over to the side and get into these goodies. And I can't wait. I missed you guys. Let me tell you, this whole 2020 thing has been interesting, but honestly, I wanted to do a video before the Inktober stuff got in to kind of talk to you guys and, in a manner of speaking, be like, hey, sorry I've been gone, because I am sorry. I realized there were some of you who really started even getting into and investing into my channel as I kind of just went AFK, and I know I went completely AFK. I was just gone, basically. I didn't really say much, and it was just because I was going through a hard time for myself personally. But I'm excited to be back and doing this, and so bad news and good news, I guess, in a manner of speaking. I broke my phone, and so I finally decided to get a new phone, even though financially it kind of sucks. At the same time, this camera you're seeing right now, this is from that phone, so I'm excited about that. That's nice. Okay, I'm opening this paper because ooh, I love me some cotton paper, and this is beautiful. It feels beautiful. It feels sturdy. I can't wait. It is 250 GSM, and that's typically a weight that I like to be around when I'm using paper that is like this in particular. All right, before I even look into this bag, I just want to say thank you to all of you who are watching this right now. Thank you to all of you who had no idea who I am and you're watching this, because for one, it's a unboxing of an Inktober box, one of the most popular Inktober boxes, because it is in collaboration with Artsnacks and Jake Parker, which is pretty cool for Inktober. I have not found a year where I didn't really like the supplies. There definitely have been the times where I just don't really use the supplies, but that's because sometimes I have a texture thing with certain pens, so forgive me, but we'll see how this goes. Either way, I'm excited. Thank you guys for, especially if you've been with me since I started YouTube and I just disappeared for 4 months. Thank you for coming back and watching my very first video, which just so happens to be the Inktober unboxing, which is my favorite time of the year. I'm so ready. Okay. I admit I got this for Inktober this year. Thank you, Michaels, for having this and me seeing this. Thanks to my husband, actually, because he pointed it out while we were in there. And I got little guys because they're just adorable and I like cute Halloween things. It's just how it is. So this is nifty. A little bubble wrap zip package. All right, if only I could speak. The first thing I pulled out of this bag is the Liquitex Acrylic Ink. I have used this before in the past, kind of on the channel, especially during Inktober. I pull out all my inks. I have Liquitex, I have Dr. P.H. Martin's, I have a variety, because I do love the inks and working with inks, I think even more than most mediums, if I'm being honest. So this is acrylic ink in carbon black, and I cannot talk. I have so much energy, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, it's been a while since I've done a video. This is gonna be fun. I don't know why I'm sitting all the way back over there. We're gonna set this in camera view. All right. The next thing that this Inktober collection board, which has passcodes, I'm assuming, on the back of it. When I go through editing, I'm going to have to make sure I see if I miss any of those. Oh, hello. Graphics Aqua Ink. Now this should be fun. I'm really excited about this because these are watercolor inks, and I really have been wanting to try watercolor inks, and the best part about it is I also just got the September box for the Helpful Packs Premiere Packs, and they too come with watercolor inks, so this Inktober is gonna be so inking fun. Oh, I'm so excited. So, and look at those colors. I love these colors. They're right up my alley. You got blue, teal, and green. Now all we need is some oranges and purples, and we got everything ready for spooky time. Yes, a Posca pen. Now listen, people. I've been wanting to try Posca pens, but I just haven't had the ability or the money to purchase them, so to speak, but I'm excited to try that. And we have a Copic Brush Pen. I have used one of these before in the past. I do like them, but at the same time, I'm not as big of a fan of like a brush pen. I do like the felt tipped ink brush pens personally, but still excited. And then look at this premium 18O original gold. Look at this little fine point beauty. I'm sure I sound ridiculous because I'm all over the place. I don't care. I'm excited. It's good to be back. Okay, of course, with Artsnacks, we have Airheads. And, well, I should say candy. candy snacks from Artsnacks because that's how it rolls. And another Inktober sticker. I have several of these. I feel like one of these times when I get back into doing the YouTubes more frequently and we get to do another giveaway, I want to give away one of these because I have so many. Or, well, not so many. I have like 3 or 4 of them now. Okay, I'm not gonna open this, but here is our prompt list. Look at that. 31 days, 31 drawings. I'm not sure what prompt list I'm going to follow. I know everyone's like, you should just do the original. I feel like Inktober is just Inktober. Use ink, but use whatever prompt list you want and have fun with it. And of course, if you're going to participate in the more official one, then more power to you as well, because it is a challenge and I think it's an excellent challenge. I just love getting spooky during Halloween, so I could absolutely take those. I'm going to try this year to an extent, but I also get bored when I do that very quickly. I'm sorry, not sorry, because it's just how it is. Now this is a Plumchester limited edition sketchbook, and I don't want to get too far into this. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. It didn't rip as satisfyingly as I was hoping, but that's okay. That's okay. Where's the trash? There we go. Oh, I like it. I've actually, so being on the hiatus that I have been and kind of doing a bit more drawing on my own, and like I said, filling that one sketchbook, the one thing that I've been doing more or less is using a sketchbook similar to having paper like this. This feels very much so like a nice sketchbook and ink work paper, not necessarily something where you get heavy with the watercolors like the cotton paper here, but something you can use with the acrylic inks and the brush pens and get a really nice finish. And I haven't necessarily so much been using inks with these, but I have been using the crap out of mechanical pencils and graphite pencils, and it's been a lot of fun. Oop. Packaging makes lots of noise. So something that I don't think I have done any year previous outside of like using my own sketchbooks is I'm gonna go ahead and test out this paper for you guys before Inktober. Usually I'm one who's like, I'm gonna save it, and then I don't actually use it during Inktober, which I do almost every year. So I'm going to just test out this paper for you guys, do a quick drawing on each of these little things. I am back and forth on if you know what? No, I'm gonna dive into we're gonna dive into everything. I hope you're all ready. So I'm gonna take a break and essentially prep my desk, come right back, and essentially for you guys, it's just gonna be a clip over. So I'll see you in a second, and we're gonna be diving into drawing and having fun. So 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright, so jumping into the sketch and everything and kind of utilizing these supplies. The sketchbook that it comes with specifically for Inktober is familiar. It's something that I've been using while kind of on quarantine, and that's been nice. So it was fun to kind of work with it and see how it is. I will say that while I definitely was hyped to receive my box and everything, and unboxing it with you guys and doing this video, I realized that in using the supplies, I'm definitely a little disappointed with this box. A big part of that plays into the fact that they only give you the one brush, and it's that tiny little 0 brush, and then they give you the watercolor inks and my head says if you're going to do an art supply box and you're going to supply the paper, you're going to supply the ink, and you're going to supply the brushes, then you should supply brushes, not just a liner brush, but there should have been like a brush, like a 2 even, and like a round 2 would have been perfect to kind of just spread the ink and be able to play with it. You don't really have the opportunity with it, and I feel like it kind of detracts from the box, if I'm being honest. It's one of those boxes where it is an expensive box. It's $90. And if I'm being honest with you guys, this year I don't really feel like it was worth it. I ultimately, once everything was said and done and the hype kind of settled after freshly opening it, I realized that it felt kind of lacking. I also do the palette full packs. I got a subscription for my birthday, and and it does the premiere packs, so it is the more expensive packs, which I believe are like $40 a month, but it came with like a flat brush and 4 like watercolor ink bottles, as well as 3 little mini, I mean they're mini pads of ink, and a little palette for the inks. So it's one of those where I look at the price comparison there, and it's hard for me to justify the Inktober box to you guys, in a manner of speaking. You know, I'm not sponsored by any means. I buy this box because it's something that gets me excited. It's something that I enjoy doing, and I do enjoy the stuff that comes in it, but this year it was just one of those where it was a little disappointing. $30 of the value of the box is for an exclusive, completely exclusive class by Jake Parker for inking, which I think is awesome, but at the same time, like, it's still kind of rough to justify that is $30 of value for a $90 box when it doesn't, to me, add up quite the same. I'm still very excited for Inktober, and I realized that the tonal shift between like me doing the unboxing and me using the supplies was way from one side to the other. But it's like I said, I feel like it was just kind of disappointing, and once it kind of settled, it was one of those where it wasn't what I was hoping for. I really loved, I believe it was last year's box, or it might have been the first year's box, when I got this round brush that I have used ever since. It's great for line work. It's also great for filling a space. Like, I've purposely gotten myself one for watercolors, stuff like that. Like, and even still, the boxes in the past were a little bit of a stretch as far as value, but I felt like you still got more out of them. This one, I just found myself feeling like something was lacking, and I purposely, with doing my little sketches, and they're completely random and slightly terrible because I just sketched them out really quick, I realized that if I only used the supplies from this box to do Inktober, it would quite literally be only line work, because I don't see an actual way to be able to fill space with a brush that small. And in that kind of mindset, if I'm looking at it as like, I have no other supplies, I got this box specifically for all the supplies that come into it, because it's supposed to be a well-rounded Inktober supply box. Brushes, inks, paper, etc. And it's just one of those where I am very excited about some of the items, like the Posca pen. I hate the Copic Brush Pen because I don't really like brush pens. I like the felt tip brush pens, like I had said. But overall, I think I expected more. All the same, I am glad to get this video out. I miss you guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you feel kind of the same as you're seeing what comes in it and kind of understanding what I'm expressing. I've missed your faces. I've missed you guys in general. It's good to kind of feel a bit more like myself again. So I hope that you guys have a fantastic and wonderful day. Thank you for listening to my ramblings and everything in general. You're amazing. Stay awesome. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.